paywall, and good morning. Carpetbagger here, and I am barreling through Florida on the auto train. It is 6:45. Just woke up. The sun is out. We are in the swamp on a train track, and I think we are near St. Augustine. If I looked at the Google Maps, so not too much longer until we hit Central Florida, until we hit Sanford, Florida. I didn't get all that much sleep last night. I got probably about 4-5 hours of sleep, but I did learn a very valuable lesson last night, and that is, it's open right now. Lock your door here on the train in your sleeper car. Twice yesterday, other people that I don't know came into my room. Now, given I've noticed, this is a big train. It's a big train. All the cars look kind of alike, so it's easy mistake to make. But it is no less unnerving when a stranger comes into your room while you're here. I mean, it is not a big room. Got my bedding here from last night. Yesterday, as the evening was winding down, an older lady came into my room and stood in the doorway and stared at me for an uncomfortably long amount of time as I sat here. I'm like, okay, that was a mistake. But later in the evening, a similar incident happened that got me a little worse. I was laying down. I had my headphones in, and I was watching something on my phone, and out of nowhere the door pulled open, and a older gentleman started walking in, and I looked up. I looked right at him, and he continued looking at me, and I was like, hey, because I was laying down watching TV. It felt like I was in a vulnerable position, and he stood there staring at me, and I was finally like, yeah, no. I grabbed the door, and I just went to close it, like, okay, buddy, you're in the wrong place. And then he grabbed it and pulled it back open, and I just looked at him, and I was like, I don't know you. And he stood there for a minute, then he chuckled and he laughed. For a split second, when he grabbed the door and pulled it back open, I thought I was going to be the victim in a slasher movie. See the sun rising there over the swamp. I think we could see about finding some breakfast on this train.
Oh, he's there you go.
Okay, we found our way here to the dining car. We have a banana here at our seat, and then here is our breakfast. We have choice of Raisin Bran, Cheerios, coffee crumble cake, and bananas. Let's maybe go ahead with the egg white breakfast sandwich, or you could have spinach artichoke quiche. Yeah, I guess I'll try the sandwich. Okay, I went ahead and brought me a coffee. Now I don't drink coffee. I wanted a Diet Coke, but they said they do not have Diet Coke for breakfast. You have to go into the lounge and purchase a soda if you want one for breakfast. I just went ahead and got some water. Our sandwich has arrived. This is a whole wheat English muffin with egg white and Gouda cheese. Alright, we got our egg white. I don't know what they did with the yellow. And the melted Gouda cheese on there. Interesting. Wish they'd left some of the yellow in there. I got myself a little orange juice to celebrate our arrival in Florida. And to top off our breakfast, we have some golden crumb cake. I don't know if this is as good as their legendary butter cake, but we'll see. And here in the lounge car, they do have some grab and go breakfast. You grab your cereal or a banana. And wow, it is good to be back in my room. It is it's wild out there. People getting breakfast, people pouring into the lounge, pouring into the dining room, people slithering down the hall. Now, when I'm walking down the hall, I think the best thing to do, if you see someone coming at the other end of the hall, step back into the little alcove here, let everyone pass, because other people want to like instead of waiting for everyone to go, waiting for red light, green light, they like to, even if you are like mostly all the way through, instead of waiting for you, they like to shove themselves in there and writhe against your body through the hallway to use a way of getting past. I think just wait till it's clear. You know, just like a street, like if there's like a flag man. Let all the cars go on this side. When everyone's done, cars go that way. I don't think the cars should be writhing against each. Sorry, I just woke up. It looks like we don't got much longer. According to the app, we are scheduled to arrive at 8 o'clock in Sanford, so about 45 minutes from now. Got everything packed up and ready so we can be out of here once we reach Sanford. train is slowing down. I think we are pulling in to Sanford. So we have landed. I don't know how this whole process works, how we disembark the train, how we get, how I get my car back. Oh, there goes the locomotive. Okay, I guess they're taking the train apart. They said that we have detached from the automobiles, and then I guess they're breaking the rest of the train down into two pieces because it's too big for the platform. So I guess they do it in chunks. So we're just sitting here waiting patiently to be told that we can get off the train. Oh, there's a locomotive sneaking up on me. Oh, are those our cars? We are off the auto train. Now we just got to figure out how to get my car back. And it's chilly here in Florida. It's colder now in Florida than it was up in Virginia. I'm kind of excited about it, the idea of visiting the theme parks, a little bit of cooler weather. A little bit of a smaller station here on the Florida end. There's a gift shop over here. Let's see if they have any merch from this side. Yeah, we got some more auto train hoodies, some snow globes. Got an alligator in the snow, which is pretty fun. Some sea turtles in the snow. Well, there's a train. It says Florida. This is a train going through like a mountain pass. Guess these are the Florida versions of the shirt. It says, "See where the train can take you." Sanford, Florida. You got all your wonderful classic Florida postcards, seashells, flamingos, state map with all sorts of fun things like alligators and manatees. Above the brochures here, got a grizzly bear waiting for the train. It says Amtrak makes it easy for everyone to get to the national parks. Yeah, I believe you can actually take the Amtrak into Glacier National Park. So this is vehicle pickup this way. Again, don't know how this process works. So like the Lorton station, this is where the cars would arrive and line up to get ready to be put on the train. I do know that you can actually pay to have your car put in the front of the train so you can get off quickly. So it is maybe a minute that we're waiting for the them to get all those, 300 cars off the train. Yeah, all these people waiting to get their cars. Oh my goodness. So I have this board here that says which cars are ready. And then this guy with a megaphone calls out the numbers. Apparently their intercom is broken because of the cold. You can see the stream of cars coming out of the train cars there. These are all the priority cars. They paid a little extra so they didn't have to sit here and wait to get there, to put these all in the front. So they're nice and easy to get to. They park them over here, let you know your car's here. You get in your car, and you go. Oh, they're really rolling now. Look at this parade of cars. I'm standing here like a dog, waiting for the kids to get off the school bus. You got one more car full of cars pulling up here. Starting to think my car was lost in transit. The huge crowd of people waiting for their cars here is completely dispersed. I mean, it's not possible that they can like lose a car along the way. I don't think so. Oh, come on. Come on. Is my car the last car in there? Okay, they said there's 25 to 30 cars left in there of the 300. So let's see. Maybe my car is dead last. Oh! I think that's her. Oh, that's her. There's Rosebud number 151. Oh my goodness! Never thought I'd see you again. And now we bid adieu to the auto train. Oh boy, it may be a sunny day today, but it is not very warm here on the shores of Lake Monroe. Look at this lake. It's very sloshy, dark, and foamy. Ooh, I think I'm gonna get back in the car. I feel like this is the coldest I've ever been in Florida. It's about 45 degrees, which doesn't sound that cold, you know, coming from other places, but something about Florida, that very humid air, when it drops down, the temperature is dropping, it just feels colder. Definitely feels like it's like below freezing right now, but whew. So the auto train, I don't always get a lot of sleep on the trains. I didn't get a lot of sleep last night, probably about 4 or 5 hours of sleep. I was disrupted by a man coming into my room and staring at me while I was laying down. But I do want to say, I think the auto train it's a huge operation, getting all those cars and all those people from Virginia to Florida. And yes, my car was one of the absolute last ones in the train cars. It's just, I guess, just luck of the draw. Depends on where they put it. And I think it's, I don't know, I guess it just depends. There's no telling, because they're filling up the car, all multiple cars at once. You just don't know where it's gonna land. I guess if it's in the front, so if you get there, if you're like the first car in, then you should be one of the first cars out. If you show up later in the day, you'll probably have to wait longer. But I showed up early, and mine was still one of the last cars. So I guess there's just no telling. I feel like, you know, for a massive operation like it is, it was really smooth. I mean, they really kind of got it down to a science. My room attendant was very nice, very nice. The crew, everyone was very easy to deal with. It just felt like everything runs smooth. I know the first night, the conductor was, or first night, the one night, the conductor last night was so good about saying where we were at, showing stuff out the window, telling people look out for stuff, and he was doing it like way ahead of time, so you could get ready. You know, sometimes you're on a train and they tell you to look at something that's already halfway past. So really enjoyable ride. I thought it was a beautiful ride last night with the fall leaves and the beautiful sunset. The food is kind of like halfway. You have the dreaded flex dining plan, which I'm not a big fan of, and then the full dining menu, which they have out west, is the best. But this is kind of a middle ground, because the entrees were good. You can get the steak on the train. They didn't have everything. They didn't have the shrimp. They didn't have the butter cake. Breakfast was, I guess it's like a continental breakfast. So you can have like a heated breakfast sandwich that I didn't really care for. You have cereal, bananas, coffee cake, that sort of thing. So, it's an early train, so you grab something if you're still hungry when the train, it's about 10:30 now, and I was one of the last ones to get out of there. So, if you really want breakfast, you can grab it after a full breakfast. You can grab it after you get off of the train. So, it is cold. We are in Florida. I think I got an idea of where I want to go now. We've stopped off here at Blue Springs State Park. I figured with the cold weather, maybe we'll get a few manatees in. I know the manatees, when it gets cold, they like to come inward towards the springs. It is a little bit early for manatee season, but I figured with the cold weather, all the manatees would be scurrying to get here to Blue Springs. There's a very loud helicopter up there. I don't know, maybe they are watching the manatee. Actually, I think that's a news helicopter. Okay, let's see if we can see anything. Okay, there's one right there. All right, we have manatee. Okay, there's one over here. Its nose poke up. And then that other one looks like it's a mother and a calf. Saw some people clustering over here. Maybe they see a manatee. Oh yeah, look at all the people out here. Oh yeah, there's a whole crap load of manatees over there. Oh, sorry. You can see one flopping its tail up there. Oh, there's the tail.
Ja, det kunne faktisk godt ligne. Det var nok en god beskrivelse af halen. Kan du også rigtig se dem vildt Ja.
There's two tails. Flapping.
Måske så kan du godt ligne, den bare ligger og sover ned i vandet.
You can hear them breathing. Oh, them sticking their heads up out of the water. Yeah, the water's so clear here. You can see to the bottom, and you can see all the manatees. That one peeked up. Yeah, there's a mother and a calf. I don't know if that's the same one we saw earlier or not.
Yeah, like you want the wind to go away. Definitely been jumping around.
Oh, they're all peeking their heads up. Now, what are they doing over there?
Checking each other. They've been out in the river by themselves all summer. They come back in. How do I know?
The old lady over there was saying that this is one of the first days that they've all come in to this area, and they're all like saying hello to each other, all meeting up, seeing if they remember one another. So yeah, it is a manatee,
There's been times
a
we like,
manatee meet and greet.
Yeah, you're like.
And when they do, it's kind of young. But you know when there's like.
Oh yeah, they're all like writhing together. Oh, that one's got, you can see a boat. One had a scar from a boat on him. Okay, so this is what you call a good manatee day. They were saying that it is one of the first real cold days of the winter, so a lot of manatees are just showing up today. That's why they were all on top of each other, going face to face, flapping their fins on each other. It's, I guess, their way of seeing if they remember anyone, seeing if they're accustomed. This is kind of their winter hangout here. So just getting acquainted. See if we got any over here. Oh yeah. There's another one over there under the log. We'll go walk down to the spring. Please take nothing but pictures, leave nothing but footprints. And go easy on the footprints. Don't leave too many footprints. And this is the swimming dock here. You can actually get in the water and go for a swim. Probably not today with the current temperature. They do close this off during manatee season, but it technically hasn't started yet. I think they said it was about 3 days they were blocking this off, so no boats can go over here, and no swimming either. So if I wanted now, I could just flop right in there. Ooh, into the icy waves. Also, don't get bit by an alligator. We have the manatee gift shop here, the Blue Spring State Park winter home to the manatee. Plenty of manatee merch. Look at these fuzzy manatees. Over that roaring fireplace, we have this beautiful portrait of a manatee family. Extensive collection of manatee Christmas ornaments here. Got manatees wearing Santa hats. Got a boat full of manatees. Wonder if they're gonna take the speedboat, run over some people, and get some revenge. Some manatee postcards. Oh, look, this one's like in 3D. And look at all these options for manatee snow globes. You got glitter in the water. There's a bobblehead manatee. I think we have this one. But look at this. They got the penny pincher. I didn't even know they had this here. We'll go ahead and get us all 4 of these. We have a manatee, of course, an alligator, of course, a scuba diver, of course, and a bear? And a quarter penny. Turn that crank. And 4 manatees for the collection. I guess these manatees trying to stay warm in the cold weather, wearing these hoodies. I can spot a few through the trees here. I hear a train. Oh, look at all the manatee paparazzi down here. There's a person on a rowboat there, heading over to these manatees. Yeah, if you go to the very end of the boardwalk, you can actually look down into the spring itself. Oh, there's people swimming over here. Wow. Oh yeah, it looks like they're scuba diving. So they got their warm scuba suits on.
Yeah. The parking lot is insane right now. It was not easy. Yeah.
Yeah, here is the spring.
I know who Dick Tracy is.
Yeah, there's about 4 over there. Oh man, I need to meet their mascot here, who is a manatee dressed like a park ranger, and apparently he drives around in an all-terrain wheelchair. Welcome to Florida. They don't have quite as many manatees in Virginia, but it is almost 1 o'clock. I'm gonna head into Orlando and see if they will let me check into my hotel room, because I think I need a nap. I have made it to my hotel for the evening. Unfortunately, my room's not ready. It's about 2 o'clock. Check-in's at 3. Most cases you can check into your room before then, before the cutoff, but so they were real busy last night, so they are still in the process of getting rooms ready. So I think I am going to sleep in my car for the next hour, and then once my room is ready, I will go sleep in my room. I am really worn out. I think I'm going to take the rest of the afternoon off, the rest of the evening off, and just recoup a little bit. Maybe kind of put some, get my pad of paper out and figure out what I'm going to do, what days while I'm here. What is today? Today is the 11th as I film this, so IAPA will be starting in about a week, 8 days from now. So it's going to be enjoying, we're here for the theme park trade show, so I'm going to put a lot of focus on theme parks while I'm here. I'm going to be trying to visit the majority of the theme parks here in the Central Florida area. Of course, we already kind of kicked things off with Busch Gardens Williamsburg a day or two ago. Had a good time there. The weather's it's getting a little warmer. What is the temperature now? It's gone up. It is now 58, which feels a lot nicer. So yeah, the weather's getting a little warmer. It was nice to be able to see the manatees, the little manatee welcoming committee as I come in here to Florida. It is sleeping on a train is an interesting challenge. I enjoy it, but you do get tossed. I mean, you go over rougher portions of track. Not all track. I learned not all track is created equal in this country. Amtrak generally doesn't own the track. It's freight train companies that own the tracks. You do get kind of tossed around a little bit. I sleep with a CPAP, so I gotta connect that and sleep. Plus, I stayed up late editing. I stayed up late because I wanted to do the one fresh air stop in Florence, South Carolina. I don't know why that was so important to me, but like, this train stops one time. I'm gonna get off and breathe that fresh air. I think only 3 people got off the train, and the other 2 were not interested in fresh air. They were interested in a different type of air. Yeah, so the year of planes, trains, and automobiles, it's been quite a year. Not over yet. There may be some trains, planes, and or automobiles before the end of the year. But right now, next 2 weeks, we're going to be focusing on theme parks. We are in the theme park capital of the world, Orlando, Florida. Probably more theme parks in the Central Florida area than anywhere else. I can't imagine anywhere else in the world that has more theme parks. Just off the top, you got the 4 Disney parks, the 3 Universal parks, the SeaWorld, Busch Gardens, Fun Spot, some smaller parks as well. So Let me know which ones you'd like to see me check out. It's okay, I might check out some things that aren't theme parks as well. So anything else you want me to check out while I'm down here in Orlando, please leave a comment in the comment section letting me know what you'd like to see me check out. Man, I am tired. I'm just happy I don't have to drive anymore. I will lay my head down and rest in this car. If you like these videos, consider subscribing. I travel around the country to all 50 states, filming roadside attractions, amusement parks, museums, haunted houses, and other fun random stuff. If you'd like to help out the channel, consider Patreon. $3 or more will get you a postcard once a month from me to you. If you'd like a souvenir, some merchandise, we have the Etsy shop down below. We have motel key fobs, press pennies, enamel pins, other fun stuff down there. And if you'd like to receive a message from me to you, to a friend, to a family member, a recorded video message for any occasion, we can do that on Cameo. All those things are listed in the description of this video, and all those things help to keep this train on the track, this boat on the water, and this dirigible in the air. Till next time, my friends, this one's in the bag.